give me your full name?
Ellie.
Okay, who is the right guy? What are the qualities you associate with the right guy?
Sophisticated men who like to do things like theater, movies, very outdoorsy, athletic, very into nutrition, very healthy, just a well-rounded person, very intelligent.
And don't you meet men like this?
Yes, they come and go. You just have to pick and choose and see which ones best suit your taste, I think.
How important is it to you to settle down and get married?
At the time, I think career, and if the right man walks along, then sure, I'll grab him, but just got to take your time, look around.
How would you compare men in Los Angeles to men elsewhere?
They're all the same everywhere, actually. Everyone's unique in their own way, obviously, and men are beautiful anyway.
What are some tips that you would give men on how they could get along better with women?
Treat them like a lady. Stop using lines on them. Just be themselves, actually.
Now, what are some don'ts, do's and don'ts, for men who want to get to know you better?
Do's and don'ts, take your time definitely with affairs, of course. Just being a gentleman, not so pushy, not so aggressive for sexual. Basically old-fashioned, being themselves again, being just a gentleman.
Men want to get their hands on you because you're so delectable.
Yeah, I've had a few experiences like that, especially first dates and last dates. It was kind of a riot, really. The way men think today is funny.
How do you view men?
How do I view men? Very intelligent, very aggressive. A lot of them are aggressive. They know what they want. They're going the right way. Business-like. Definitely intellectuals, and they fashionable, which is great. I love men who are in fashion.
You like to go out on the town, like to live the high life?
Oh yes, I love it. On the weekends it's fine. Weekdays I kind of tend to stay at home, read books, cook, sew, clean the house, just errands, and take care of myself. A little bit of time to myself.
Do you prefer to be with men or with women?
Definitely men, not women, of course. I like an older man, like 35 or older.
I'm just going to get a different shot, so. What do you and your female friends talk about when you talk about men?
How they treat you, where they took you, how they act, how they dress, of course. What kind of a person they were inside. If they were a really warm person, how intelligent they were. They had a good conversation. How active they were in things, up to date on worldly things.
How important is earning potential?
Pardon me?
How important is a man's earning potential, or how much money he makes?
Well, I think he should keep up with the woman that he's going out with. I mean, it's not really it's not a must. I mean, it would be nice. Obviously, but as long as they can keep up, instead of going backwards, because it takes two to work together to make something.
What advice would you give men on how they could get along better with women?
Get along better with women? I think be more outgoing, not so shy, present themselves in a fashionable manner, really just be themselves.
I'm sure a lot of men are intimidated by you. Do you find that?
Definitely, yes. That's a must, yes. I have to admit with that one. A lot of them do because I'm so forward, so strong, and self-composed, actually, and so independent, I think, is a lot of it, too. They seem to get intimidated by that.
What are some obnoxious male traits that you run into a lot, and it would make a kinder, gentler world if men dropped them?
Guys who grab you on the first date. That's really one of the, being not so aggressive. Just taking their time to get to know someone and see how they are as a person, see if they really are compatible. I think that's another one. Because today's society, you really need to take your time with people and get to know them, per se, and see how they are as an individual.
How have you changed in what you look for in a man as opposed to, say, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago?
Well, when I was in high school, I really didn't care. If he was cute, that was it, you know. Today, I think 5, 6 years ago, I was kind of looking for more of a brother type figure. Today, I think I'm looking for more like a father-like figure. More well-rounded, elegant, classy, tasteful man, actually.
Is there someone like your father?
Is there someone now?
No. You're looking for, you mentioned a father-like figure.
Yeah.
Is this like your real father?
Yes, he's more laid back, quiet, very, very peaceful with himself. He's well-rounded, eats well, exercises, very healthy, very intelligent. He reads a lot. Very happy with his life. You know, and just peaceful and harmony. You know, that's it. Very humble.
What are the men that you find yourself getting attracted to? Is there any certain types? Perhaps is there a difference between the characteristics you think you want and then the type of men that you do get involved with?
Yeah, I think I want more of a classy guy. More into health and stuff, and a little bit older. And the type I've really been coming across is maybe that type, but then a little bit of the old type that I used to, you know, if I thought they were cute. I'm trying to stay away from that. I don't care if they're cute anymore. It's what's inside. It's not on the outside anymore.
Have you developed a good sense of a person's character? Are there some tips?
Oh yes, I can usually figure them out within the first date or the second date, how they're going to act and how they are. How they live is very important. How they groom themselves as well. I am a pretty good judge of character. See if they're a real person.
What are some tips for judging a person's, say, ethics? That they're honest, truthful? You're able to figure that out?
Yeah, people who brag about a lot of things that they have, usually they're lying about it. I've come to find out. And just the way they, you know, they carry themselves is another way you can tell. That's about it, really.
What do you think of the statement, the truism that men use love to get sex and women use sex to get love?
That's not true, I don't think. If a man loves a woman, he loves a woman. They're just as sensitive as a woman is, you know. Some of them are, some of them aren't. So I don't think they use love to get sex. Anyone can get sex.